Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Gray 1951. Just wanted to give you a little bit of an update on some of the things that I've been collecting and watching and also seeing on the big screen. So let's start with the big screen part. Now, this is Saturday night. It's about 5:30 here in Champaign, Illinois. And tonight I am going to the Virginia Theater, which is our nice, beautiful movie palace downtown that they restored and all that sort of thing. Shows a lot of retrospective films throughout the year. One of the programs they have is once a month, our local newspaper, the News Gazette, sponsors a classic film. And it's on one Saturday a month. They play it in the afternoon, then they play it again in the evening. So tonight I'm going to go see the classic 1944 film Gaslight, starring Ingrid Bergman, Charles Boyer, and 17-year-old Angela Lansbury in her very first film. And this is a film that I've only seen once, and it's been about 25 years, so I don't remember a lot about it. I don't have a copy of it myself, so I'm definitely looking forward to doing that. And speaking of the big screen, a couple of days ago I went to see a current film called Green Book, which of course was the best picture of the year, and I highly recommend it. It probably is still playing at a lot of multiplexes throughout the country, and don't miss it. It's a very good movie. I was pleasantly surprised. Okay. Now, also on the big screen, like I said, they play one of these every month, sponsored by the News Gazette. And last month, on February 9th, which was the day before my birthday, well, I turned 68 last month. Thank you very much. 68. I'm still breathing, still moving around. I'm not sure why, but I am. So anyway, that weekend I went to see this classic film, Top Hat, Ginger and Fred, 1935, which I have seen maybe a few times, well, several times over the years, but it's been quite a while. And a lot of it I didn't remember, so it was like seeing it for the first time. It was beautiful. I sat there for, 80 minutes long. I sat there with a big smile on my face for 80 minutes. It was such a pleasure seeing this, and I was thinking, yeah, this is what keeps me alive, you know, the chance to see things like this on the big screen. It was just absolutely wonderful, delightful. So let me tell you what's coming up for the rest of the season at the Virginia Theater, just out of since you might be interested. This is March. In April, they're going to be showing Metropolis, the original Metropolis, 1927. In May, they are going to be showing The Thin Man from 1934, William Powell, Myrna Loy. And in June, it's going to be On the Waterfront with Marlon Brando. And the end of the season is in July, and they're going to be showing another classic Ginger Rogers movie that I love. It's called Stage Door from 1937, Stage Door, with Katharine Hepburn, Ann Miller, Lucille Ball. Just a great, great film. And okay, that's the big screen. Now, speaking of my birthday, one of my friends gave me a gift card from Barnes & Noble. So I used it to go out and buy this Criterion collection film, Notorious. I decided to get the DVD instead of the Blu-ray just to save a few bucks. And this is another film that I love very much, have only seen once. I saw it last year sometime in one of my non-credit film classes. It was an Alfred Hitchcock film class. And it just blew me away. It was wonderful. So I'm so thrilled to have this. Speaking of Criterion, one thing that I got recently through the mail from eBay was a copy of Samuel Fuller's Shock Corridor, which another film that I've only seen once, and I wanted to see it again. One of my YouTube friends, whom a lot of you know, I'm sure, Daisuke Beppu from Japan, did an excellent video where he analyzed Shock Corridor, and it made me want to go out and see it again. So when I get around to watching it, I will give him a nice response because he made such a terrific video. Now, yesterday I went to a flea market, which is where I picked up that LED sign you see. I hope you can see in the background there. It says open, and I just picked that up on impulse, and it's probably just a big blur or something like that. But anyway, I asked the guy, how long is this going to last? And he said, till it burns out. And I thought, that's a good answer. I like that. But another thing I bought while I was there, I found this. There were a lot of people selling used DVDs, and most of them I wasn't interested in, but I did find this. This is a movie called Pulse, directed by Wes Craven. And this, of course, is a remake of the Japanese film Pulse, also known as Cairo. And I've never seen this, so I'm kind of interested in seeing what Wes Craven did with that wonderful classic Japanese film, which I absolutely love. And it's unrated, so that'll be interesting. Anybody seen this? What can you tell me about this? All right, not much, huh? Okay, so some of the other films that I've been... Great, I just dropped Pulse on the floor. That wasn't a cool thing to do. It's fine, don't worry. Let's see. One other thing I bought at the flea market. I haven't bought anything Star Trek related in quite a while, but I found this really cool action figure from the movie Nemesis. I bet there's a big glare for that, isn't there? It's a character called Viceroy, which I swear I've only seen Nemesis once. I do not remember this character, but I do remember Shinzon. And I just thought that was such a cool package I couldn't resist. And while I was buying this guy had a lot of Star Trek action figures up for sale. And we started up a conversation about Star Trek. Another guy came in, it was Star Wars, and they were just, within 2 minutes, it was a passionate conversation. And it was just like being back at a Star Trek convention again. So that was kind of fun talking to those guys. Okay, now, here's what I've been buying lately. Big Lots and Dollar Tree. I found out from one of my friends on Dollar Tree or on YouTube, that Dollar Tree was once again selling films. They bring them in maybe 2 or 3 times a year. So I went out to a couple of different locations and I picked up some things. But first I'll show you the 3 that I got from Big Lots. And I got 2 Blu-rays, one of the original Ghostbusters, $5, folks. Haven't seen that in a long time either. And this is a film I've never seen, Apollo 13. Okay, so 2 nice Blu-rays. Then I got this DVD copy of The Boy with this very cool glow-in-the-dark cover. I'm not sure. I haven't checked it out to see if it actually glows in the dark. But this was a modern horror film that I actually liked. I really enjoyed this flick a lot. So that'll be fun to look at that again. All right, The Boy. Now, as far as what I got at some of the Dollar Trees, here are a couple of Blu-rays that I found. One is Hail Caesar, which is a film that I saw in the theater when it first came out. Had mixed feelings about it, but it had a lot of really funny stuff in it, so I'll be happy to see it again. Here's another film I never heard of, starring Matt Damon. It's called Promised Land. Hal Holbrook is in it. John Krasinski. Very good flick. I was surprised. Very surprised. Happily surprised. Now, here's another one I watched. This is Peter Sarsgaard and Winona Ryder in The Experimenter, which is all about, it's based on an actual person, actual events. It goes back to 1962 when there was a psychologist, psychologist, doing experiments about people administering electric shocks to other people in another room. And even though the shocks weren't actually happening, but the people thought that they were being ordered by the people who were running the experiment. Don't stop, keep doing it. Don't listen to these people yelling in pain. Just keep doing it. They wanted to see how easy it would be to make people indifferent to the fact that they were inflicting pain on other human beings. It's really fascinating, so I'm very happy to have that. Here's a film I have not watched yet. It's called Killing Kennedy, based on the book by... what's it got? Bill O'Reilly? Is that what it is? I think it is. Yeah, Bill O'Reilly and Martin Dugard. I guess another dramatization of the assassination of JFK. Rob Lowe, a bunch of other people. So here's a movie that I picked up, that I'd never heard of. Picked it up, and I did watch it. I absolutely loved it. It's called Bubble, directed by Steven Soderbergh, 2005, I believe, 2003, one of the two. And he went back to his hometown, which is in West Virginia, and he decided to find some people there, just local residents who were not actors or actresses at all, and star them in this little story. And it was absolutely fascinating. I can't believe I never heard of this before, but like watching this very eerie reality show. Very well done. This is a little compilation of Western films, and I just thought some of these are really low-budget things from Italy. Actors like Dennis Hopper, John Wayne, Alan Ladd, Jack Palance, Roy Rogers. That'll be kind of fun. A lot of movies I haven't seen. Also found this thing, compilation of the Three Stooges, so they're kind of fun. Here's another movie that I never heard of called Lullaby, with Richard Jenkins, Garrett Hedlund, Jennifer Hudson, Ann Archer, Amy Adams, Terrence Howard. So, yeah, family drama. Here's Flash Gordon Conquers the Universe. Now, I've already got a copy of Flash Gordon Conquers the Universe starring Buster Crabbe, but I do not have any of the TV episodes. And this has something like, let's see, I think it said 13 episodes or something of the TV show, which I remember seeing when I was a kid, but I haven't seen it for years. Here's a film called Love and Distrust with James Franco, Amy Adams again, Robert Downey Jr., Robert Pattinson, Sam Worthington, and I guess just a romantic comedy. I have no idea. And yet another film that I've never heard of. This is called In the Loop, which is an English film. Let's see, Peter Capaldi, Tom Hollander, Gina McKee, James Gandolfini, and it's The Fate of the World is on the Line. Yes, it certainly is. And that's it. That's all I have to show you. So, okay. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you've seen any of these movies. And this is 11 minutes of your life that you will never see again. Take care.